Hello guys, you guys like Pixelmon? Yeah you do, me too. I had so much fun playing Pixelmon for 200 days. I started off as a beginner, and if I were to rank myself now, I'm in between bad and terrible. All jokes aside, this time around I want to play on a server with other trainers. So what do you say? Would you like to join my adventure? I've been playing for over 30 hours. That's like a lot of minutes. 100 Minecraft days, where one day is 20 minutes. Damn, that's what I call dedication. Perhaps I'm even worthy of being subscribed to. This won't be a 100-day challenge, this will be a 100 days experience. Joining, I was introduced to the server spawn area, and I instantly tried to see if I could escape. But apparently they had thought about this and expected crazy boys like myself to leave. So they had already prepared a few invincible walls. Killjoys, am I right? Anyhow, here's where you choose from multiple servers to join. I don't know what the difference are, but since blue was new and fresh, I went with that one. Before arriving in my server, I had to select my starter Pokemon. I really wanted to go with Charmander again, but since I did that for my first 100 days, I decided to pick another Pokemon I like. And Totodile is a very awesome Pokemon. When I arrived on my server, they have already prepared a little gift bag for new players, starting off with some Pokeballs, some potions and rare candy. That's really nice. The rest of the day was spent exploring and getting to know the spawn city and admiring how nice everything looked. I'm still amazed by how awesome this is. To be honest though, it was a bit overwhelming and I barely understood anything. Like Eves? What is Eves? I mean, while doing this commentary right now, I do know what Eves are, but at the time when I was playing, I had no idea. I was a real dum-dum, a dumb trainer, and I was fully aware of that. So I decided to change my skin to Ash. If there's any Pokemon trainers out there that I can be compared to, it is Ash. Okay, we are on day 2 now and my Pokemon adventure has begun. I have just warped to a wild jungle. You see, on this server I have a little thingy that does a lot of things, and one of those things are teleporting me around. I never managed to find myself a jungle in my previous 200 days, and this server allowed me to warp straight to one, so of course I wanted to do that. The first wild Pokemon I encountered was a wild monkey. A wild monkey named Shonlabs. I captured it and we became best of friends. Sometime later I came across another player's home. I went inside, definitely not because I wanted to steal stuff, no, I'm not like that. But no one was home and the chests were protected, so I left. Not much else happened, I just collected some wood and stones. The next day I was at the edge of the jungle and I captured myself an execute. I wanted to know what was on the other side of the ocean, perhaps or hopefully there was an island that I could settle down on. So I crafted myself a little boat and started rowing. First place I came across was actually everything I wished for. Well, almost everything. It was a nice medium-sized jungle island. The only problem, it was not a deserted island. Someone has already claimed some of the lands here, and they have made themselves a
Huh? Whoa, what happened? A boss? You should have just joined up, maybe? Oh, what is this all about? Oh my goodness, what is going on? This is wild. Who are we fighting? The big guy? Where's the big guy? Oh no! Did I come too late?
This is all new to me, and I came a bit late to the boss fight. Right when it got defeated, actually. So I didn't know what to do with myself. I just ended up admiring the entire area and the Pokemon in it. Day 6, and I was back gathering more resources for my future home. Eventually I learned that I had many kits available. It's like loot packages, and due to my rank I had many different kits available to claim.
Ooh, got a Dusk Ball, Potion, and some rare candy. This is good! I love this! Kit Elite? Oh my goodness, I'm getting so much nice stuff. Oh baby, look at all my Pokeballs. Okay, I got a new kit also. Kit. Kit. Master. Oh, look at all my rare candy.
This is amazing. I have already more rare candies than I did for my entire previous 200 days. For now, I have only claimed 3 out of 6 kits, I believe. I wanted to spare the other ones for later. At the time though, I thought these were one-time uses, but actually you can claim these multiple times. There's just a cooldown. The next day I started constructing my home. I don't want the ugly square or floating platform. I want something else. So I went with my typical circle design. But this time the circle is going to be much bigger. Then nothing much else happened. A NPC trainer suddenly appeared and I defeated her.
I got a trainer in here. Hello. How do you end up in here? Hey. Easy. Easy win for me.
It's a new day, and I wanted to give a couple of rare candies to my Totodile. What? She? I didn't know my Totodile was a girl. Anyway, she didn't know any water moves, and I wanted to change that.
Ho ho ho, it's evolving. I want you to learn some water moves. Now look at you. I'll give you some more. Evolving again?
I might went slightly overboard here. But hey, my Totodile has evolved to its final evolution. She's a big girl now.
Okay. Oh, no, eat me.
I wanted to explore and get to know the surroundings better, starting by going to the village and looting the Poke Center.
Oh, someone's been here and taken all this stuff. Unbelievable.
That was disappointing. Oh well, then I went over to the Extreme Hills, but nothing extremely interesting happened. I just looked around, picked up some random loot I found, and eventually returned home again. The next morning I actually went back to the Extreme Hills. Apparently I did not explore enough. I used another command I had, Poke Radar. Since Pokemon don't appear on the minimap, using this command can be very helpful. Upon exploring, I found someone else's home. There was a couple of signs here. Must be 2 guys living very close to each other. But you know what? It's time. It is time for me to capture some Pokemon. For some reason, I'm very picky at the beginning and I only catch quote-unquote cool Pokemon.
Ooh, Pokemon. Oh, I have that one from my last game. I want you again. I love that one. That was a really good Pokemon. And now I have the chance to get you again. Hey, I got him. Nice. Hell yeah. I love that guy.
We are on day 10 now. Can you believe it's been 10 days already? Luckily, we have 90 more days to go. Day 10 though, not much to share. The floor of my home was complete, and I spent most of my time on the ground collecting resources again. Day 11. I started adding the walls, but I didn't want it to be made of cobblestone, so instead I melted it back to stone. This process took more time than usual it seems, especially if I was not next to the furnace. So yeah, that was day 11. Day 12. I'm still underground mining stuff.
Did I just find diamonds? Hell yeah. 1 diamond, 2 diamond, 3 diamond, 4 diamonds. Oh my goodness.
But I'm actually looking for crystals, and I found some. You see, I want to catch myself a Charmander. I know I can find one in the Extreme Hills, but I thought crafting a fire lure necklace would increase my chances of finding a Charmander. And to craft that, I need crystals to make the necklace. The only thing I need now are the correct berries for the fire lure recipe. The next day I tried to participate in another boss battle, but I didn't know how to engage with the boss. I just kept throwing my Pokemon at it, with no luck. Then I was back in the spawn city again. I checked out something called Battle Tower, but clearly I was not ready for this challenge. But hey, this is very cool. I have received many vote keys over the past few days. I think it's because I've been leveling up within the server, so I went over to the claim crates and I used those keys.
Hey, I got revives, my man.
I didn't receive anything too crazy, some Pokeballs, revives, money, and actually diamonds. It's pretty fun.
I got diamonds, 10 diamonds, that's awesome.
I wasted most of day 14 actually. I had another moment where I was really dumb. I'm actually cringing at myself while editing this. I forgot how to get back to my home base. Like I didn't know how to do it. But eventually I did, and I caught myself a wild plume. Moment. But if we freeze the image and look down at the chat box, you will see that I got myself a legendary Pokemon.
What did I get? Alright, I might have done something wrong. Ultra crate. Oh, I get a Pokemon! I get a Pokemon! I'm getting a good Pokemon! Oh my goodness! What? Oh, I got one of those Latias. Not Latinos?
These two Pokemon I just received went to my PC, and I can actually access my PC on the go.
Wait a minute. When did I get this Pokemon? Have I gotten this Pokemon without even knowing?
I gotta say, this was a good day. We're on day 17 now. I'm back home and I continue building on my home until I spotted a Pokemon outside. It's called a Zorak. I'm not familiar with it, but it looks cool, so I caught it. For the rest of the day, I basically just went around collecting flowers to get red dye for the glass windows, and I picked up all the berries I saw. And that's about it. My final minutes was spent in extreme hills searching for a Charmander. No Charmander appeared, but I saw a Larvitar. My issue with this Larvitar though is that it was very small, and I have a confession to make. I don't like tiny Pokemon. I want my Pokemon to look huge and strong. Of course I still caught it either way. Day 18 was a building day where I did nothing but build on my home. Almost all of the windows are placed. My idea was to have red glass on half of the side of the building and white on the other half. But I don't know, these white tinted glass windows didn't look very white to me. Looked more clear than anything else. It could be my shaders, but it is what it is. So the next day I spent most of my time in my home. Eventually though, I decided to challenge myself a little. I wanted to start battling the gyms and get some badges. There are all type of gyms here on the server, and I chose to teleport to the water gym. Can we just take a moment to just admire this place? It looks so good. I don't know who made this, but wow, you did an amazing job. I actually spent so much time looking around that the day was technically over. Okay, so it's day 20 and I finally made my way to the actual gym. Before challenging the gym leader, I wanted to battle the minor bosses first, and that went more or less okay. So now, the minor bosses are defeated. So I went up to the gym leader and, well, nothing happened. A few minutes later, I learned that I'm not allowed to challenge this gym leader, not until I have the fire badge. And to challenge the fire gym, I must defeat the grass gym. Okay, I guess that makes somewhat sense. So I warped my butt over to the grass gym. Oh man, all these gym locations look so good! Anyhow, I defeated the minor bosses in the grass gym, and I went over to gym leader, and I got even more confused. I couldn't fight this gym leader either, and after a little while again, I realized there's a level cap, and the level cap of this grass gym is 50. I am really bad at reading the chat box. It says right there that my Pokemon is too high level, but me being the dumb trainer that I am, didn't read that. At least not before long after. So I switched out my Pokemon and challenged the gym leader. How can I say this accurately without using any bad words? I guess I got completely humiliated by the gym leader. I had no chance at all. I didn't even defeat a single Pokemon of hers. I need to catch myself more Pokemon. So I warped to a new location.
You know what, we're gonna go to Mushroom Island, you know, why not? Let's go to Mushroom Island.
I think now is a good time to clarify these biomes. I can warp to many normal wild biomes, like the jungle biomes where I live, but I can also warp to many official biomes, like this Mushroom Island. These biomes are like the spawn city. I'm restricted within the area. I can't mine or build anything, but I can catch the Pokemon that spawns in this biome. I hope that was a good explanation. Anyhow, I got some news to share.
Barely any Pokemon. You know what, I don't like it here. I regret going here.
We are on day 21 now, and I teleported to the Mesa biome. Many cool Pokemon here, mainly to catch myself a Salamence and what else I could find. I didn't stay there for a long time. Eventually, I went to the Extreme Hill biome to search for a Charmander there. This place looks amazing too. I searched for a long time, and after a little while, I saw a new player. At least I think he's a new player. He was trying to catch himself a Sparrow, but I don't know why I decided to be a jerk. I interrupted him by throwing my Pokeball at the Pokemon. Oh my god, look at him! I am so mean. At least I gave him some rare candy afterwards. I hope everything is forgiven. Anyhow, I stayed there for the rest of the day, catching and fighting multiple Pokemon. The next day, I was still in the Extreme Hill biome, and I must have said this as a joke.
Even though I don't have a Charmander, I think I have good enough Pokemons now to take out the grass gym.
Please tell me this was a joke. I am not ready for the grass gym. Oh no. I weren't joking. I honestly thought I had good enough Pokemon and have trained enough to defeat the grass gym. This went horrible for me again. I still had no chance at all. Absolutely no chance. The only good thing I got out of this is that I learned that I'm only allowed to challenge the gym leader once per Minecraft day. So I went back to the Extreme Hill to find a Charmander. Day 24 and I'm still here in the Extreme Hill biome. No Charmander yet, but I saw another starter fire Pokemon and I caught it. At some point I noticed that there were a player on the server that was selling a Charmander, and I am very interested. We discussed for a little while, but sadly I had nothing to offer him. I guess I have to catch it the old-fashioned way. Day 25. My guys, I found a Charmander, but I'm too late. Another player beat me to it and caught it first. Oh, this is so typical. When I finally found one, I cannot catch it. I even tried to bribe the player with rare candy, but he didn't seem interested in trading with me at all. So I kept on searching for a little longer, until I got tired of being there. I teleported back home to store all of my recent items. Over the past few days, I received a couple of keys, so I teleported back to the spawn city to claim some crates. What? This guy just randomly gave me an orb, for no reason at all. These things are very rare and valuable. I have actually never had one before. Funny enough, this is the same guy who was selling the Charmander earlier. What can I say, but thank you. Thank you so much, Better Know. I appreciate this gift a lot. Then I used my keys and I actually received a Master Ball. Day 26. I was out in some random wild forest, picking up some berries, until suddenly a Mega Alakazam appeared. I managed to defeat it and I received my keystone. Now I have the ability to Mega Evolve my Pokemon. I just need to get more Mega Stones. Once again I returned home to organize my items, open more kits, and finally crafting myself the Fire Lure necklace. The next day I went back into the Extreme Hill biome, using my new Fire Lure necklace.
Charmander, I see the Charmander. Oh yeah, I found one finally. I got him. I got the Charmander. Yes.
I am so happy. After multiple days of searching, I finally caught myself a Charmander. I brought it back home to give it some more rare candies. I caught it at a very low level. He evolved into Charmeleon, but I was not done there, no. I'm not done before it has evolved into Charizard and is around level 50. I'm gonna use this Charizard for the grass gym. Also, I'm very happy with the size of this Charizard. It's big.
Apparently we're still on day 27 and I started on the roof of my building since the walls are now complete and that's about it. Day 28, I kept constructing the next day and the roof is almost complete now. Day 29. Roof is still not quite complete, but I've started extending my home by adding some sort of balcony around it. I'm not sure what to call it. And I also caught myself an Electabuzz who was standing outside all alone. And yeah, this wasn't much of a Pokemon day, more a typical Minecraft day. The new balcony was almost complete. I just need to get myself some more stones and dirt. Day 30. When I logged on day 30, I noticed there's actually a parkour course at the spawn. Frank was there too, a really nice guy. He's one of the staff members of the server. I think he's AFK, but I like to believe he was watching me doing the course. I'm actually doing way much better than I thought. But eventually I did fail and now I'm kinda glad Frank was not watching. Anyhow, I gave up and returned home. There I continued building my little balcony around the house. Day 31. The next day I spent much time in another forest, searching for more berries for another lure recipe. I have another confession to make. I freaking hate these floating platforms. They are all over the place. You know what? These things should actually not even be legal to make. They're so ugly to look at. Okay, I think that was enough rant from me. I returned home with my berries and crafted myself a dragon lure. This guy here, me, is going to hunt for a Dragonite. So I spent the night in the ocean looking for one. Day 32. I was back in the forest again, picking up more berries. And that's about it. Let's jump to the next day. Oh jeez, I'm still in the forest. Eventually I learned something that I wish I knew before. I can actually just teleport to a shop and buy the berries that I want. It's somewhat expensive, but not too crazy. It is at least better than wasting my entire day in a random forest. The next day I was out in the ocean again. I turned off my shaders just so that I can try spot a Dratini underwater, but sadly there was no Dratini there. I returned to the grass gym. This time I'm slightly more prepared, but definitely not prepared enough. At least all of my Pokemon had higher level, and I had more fire and flying Pokemon in my party. I still lost badly, but not as bad as before. There's hope for me. I returned home, collected more stones on the ground, and finally finished my balcony. This place would be awesome to have a cup of coffee. Day 35. The next day I saw and caught myself a new starter Pokemon, a Chikorita. I also crafted myself a fishing rod that I want to use later. You know, my home is just currently one big empty room. And that's kind of boring to look at and also stay in. Let's spice that up a little. So the next day I created another circular wall in the middle of the room. I removed some of the wood blocks at the bottom. I think a little water pound in the middle of the room would look cool and fancy. I even managed to complete it in one day. That's very fast. I just need to add some water. Day 37. A new day, a new adventure. I caught myself a Tangela and I fought against an NPC trainer who had many unique Pokemon. That's actually really cool. I want that Ditto. A boss Pokemon suddenly decided to visit me, but my Pokemon are currently a bit low level and I don't want to level them up much more because I want to use them in the grass gym. So I did not defeat this boss. But you know who I want to level up? My tiny Larvitar. Once my Larvitar actually evolved into a Pupitar, I realized I have already caught myself another Pupitar at some point, and that one was much bigger. So you know what? This tiny Pupitar is going back into the PC, while the bigger Pupitar is getting more rare candies, so that it evolves into Tyranitar. Tyranitar is probably one of the coolest Pokemon that exists, honestly. I love it. The day is not quite over. I traveled over to the deep ocean, saw a little wooden raft created by another player, and that was a good spot to start fishing. Hopefully I will catch myself a Dratini this way. It's morning and I'm still out here fishing, and you know what? I will keep fishing. I want my Dratini. But the next day I got bored of fishing. I didn't have any luck it seems. So I returned home, crafted a couple of buckets and added lava to it. Sadly these lava buckets are illegal to use on the server it seems, even in the wild. It is understandable, but at the same time I wanted to do something cool with the lava, but I guess I can't do that now. Then I got a crazy idea. I should see if I can get myself a zombie Gyarados. I've never done this before, and I don't even know if what I'm doing is correct. But I threw my Magikarp into the lava and gave it a rare candy so that it could evolve. Sadly though, it died during the evolution, so I tried one more time after healing it, but it failed. I just got a regular cool Gyarados. But actually, I had another backup Magikarp with some burn marks, but it doesn't seem to work with lava. The eyeballs don't change into an axe. We are on day 40, you guys. I still haven't given up on getting myself a zombie Gyarados. I tried using my Electrobus to, I don't know, shock the Magikarp or something, but it refused to do so. Like, seriously, it refused. I wasted my entire day on this. Either I am really dumb and doing something wrong, or the server won't allow me to do this. I'm not sure. Most of day 41 was also wasted, so I officially give up on doing this. No zombie Gyarados for me. For the rest of the day, I organized my items, opened more kits, and I did some more fishing. Day 42. There's a fishing rod that is better than the one I've been using. It's called a super rod, so I spent some time searching for it. But sadly, none of the stores seem to sell it, so I asked the players on the server where a guy like myself could get my hands on one of those super rods. Suddenly, a player named Nitros Murphy, I hope I said that right, teleported and just gave me one for free. I really wanted to give something back to him, but he refused. Nah, he said. He didn't want anything in return. The only thing he did ask for was to take a picture together. That was really awesome. What an awesome experience. The next day, I gave the grass gym another go, and it went the same way as it does always. So afterwards, I checked out the server ocean biome, and I did some fishing with my new super rod. Suddenly I got the urge to travel home and fill my little water pond. I almost forgot to do that, and once that was completed, I returned back to do some more fishing. Hey, look at me, I'm still out there fishing. I forgot to talk about my first gift that I received. I've always been carrying this orb with me. I don't know how many Pokemon I must defeat to fully fill it up. Probably a lot. But I'm actually halfway done, and once it's done, I can get myself a Zapdos. Sometime later, I lost against the grass gym again. I've lost count on how many times I lost. This is getting sad. Day 45. I did some work at home, made some stairs up to the new area, added a Pokeball design on the floor, and yeah, this was one of those building days. Day 46. I switched out my Pokemon party again and tried my luck at the grass gym. I know it's kinda hard to tell, but I feel like I'm improving. I believe this is one of my more serious attempts where I selected my Pokemon more carefully, and I'm trying to understand what I'm doing right and wrong. Obviously I still lost, but I got further than before. All of my chests were placed randomly all over my place at home. So I started building a little basement where I can organize my items properly. And that's about it. Day 48. I wanted to see and catch new Pokemon, so I teleported to a wild swamp, caught a couple of Pokemon and did some fishing there. Eventually I flew around and did some exploring, and I came over a huge village made by some dedicated players. This was a really cool place, and I spent some time peeking around. The next day I traveled to the server desert biome. I'm searching for one specific Pokemon that I want to evolve into Volcarona. I truly want to defeat the grass gym, and I heard this Pokemon is super effective against the Pokemon of the gym leader. It didn't take long before I found one. Sadly it was one of those boss Pokemon that I cannot capture. Luckily, a few minutes later a normal Larvista appeared, and I caught it. Day 50. It's a new day, and I'm still out here because I want to battle and capture more Pokemon. I also wanted to fill up my orb some more, but eventually I returned home to level up my Larvista. But you know, I had another one of those dumb moments again. I leveled it up all the way up to 54, that's right before the level cap of the grass gym, and I didn't want to level up any higher, cause then I wouldn't be able to use it. The thing is, on this server I can buy rare candies that does the opposite, it levels down my Pokemon, but I didn't know that, so I didn't get my Volcarona. Instead I leveled up some of my other Pokemon. On day 51, I did a bunch of random things around the house. Added some glass in the ceiling. There was an NPC trainer who was acting pretty weird and crazy. And I made myself a little fire pit outside. Yeah, and that's about it, nothing more worth mentioning. I still wanted to get myself a Dratini, so I went back to the ocean biome and did some fishing. Okay, this is awkward. During the night, I defeated a Slowbro Pokemon. But I managed to lose the Mega Evolution Stone. My inventory was full and it fell to the ground and I couldn't find it again. I really tried searching for it, but it was nowhere to be found. The only good thing I got out of this was that I caught myself a Squirtle sometime later. I felt like getting my butt kicked again, so I went to the grass gym. But hey, I'm actually taking out at least 2 or 3 of the gym leader's Pokemon. That's better than none, right? Hey, I finally understand why people are building these floating platform. It is to catch Pokemon. It's still super ugly and I hate it. Yep, I'm doing more fishing. I don't know how many days it's been now, but I'm getting word that I will never get my Dratini. I saw and I was thinking about the red roof of the Poke Center and I figured, I want that. So I took it. I also wanted to hang out here in the village, because on my 200 days video, I caught the Dratini who spawned in a very similar village like this. Look, I found a little cave underground that has a water pond in it. I believe Dratini only spawns at nighttime or in an underwater cave at any time. The next day I spent most of my time here in the cave. I had never done so much fishing in my life. Also look, I think my orb is all filled up now. Day 57. I'm getting desperate now. Currently, I'm hanging out at the bottom of the deep ocean. I even built myself a little house down there. What? I added a door and a crafting table? Was I planning to live down here and abandoning everything else? Oh jeez, I even have a wooden floor and everything down here. This is getting out of hand. This is the action of a guy who really needs some serious help. But hey, it's pretty cool that there's the dungeon right below my new home. Guys, I'm still down here fishing. I never felt more insulated in my life. But finally I realized my orb was all filled up. Oh my god, I'm so grateful for the orb. Finally gave me a reason to leave. So I teleported back to the spawn city, to the public shrines. I looked around for the Zapdos shrine. Once I saw it, I walked up to it and placed the orb inside. I think that's where it got placed. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Hell yeah. No, it's tiny Zapdos. What? Why? I mean, I'm glad I have Zapdos, but it's small. Hey, I got a Zapdos. The smallest Zapdos you ever seen. What the hell? That's a tiny Zapdos. That's not what I ordered. Also, sorry for my in-game audio quality. The microphone got changed to another microphone that is like far away from me. But hey look, Nitro Smurfy appeared again. That's the guy from earlier who gave me the super rod. He came to show off his legendary birds. What a show off. Ah, it's cool. He's a really good guy. We did some chit chat and I shared my latest frustration. Felt really nice to talk to somebody again, you know. I did not want to return to my underwater home again, so I asked if he was willing to trade a Dratini with me if he had one. Sadly he did not. It's a new day and I opened a few chests with some of my recent keys. I got one of those sea things. I honestly have no idea what it is. Perhaps you guys could tell me. Right before I was planning to leave the spawn city, Nitro messaged me. He just bought a Dratini and he wanted to give the Dratini to me. Excuse me? Is this guy crazy? What? That is so incredible nice of him. He said he felt bad that I haven't caught one yet, so he wanted to help me out. Wow! He's not joking. That is too kind. I asked what I could give him in return. He said, just give me a Zubat or something. I don't even have a Zubat to give this guy. At least he asked for a Zubat or something, and I have something. So I just gave him something. Wow, thank you Nitro, you're too kind. And look at my Dratini, it's big. I bet this Dratini could swallow my Zapdos whole. I love it so much. The next day I evolved my Dratini and it became a big, awesome Dragonite. Yes! It's awesome, I'm so happy. Then I learned my Pokemon some new moves in preparation of the grass gym. I even brought with me some revives. Sadly, I lost. But trust me, I won't give up. I'm getting that badge one way or another. I'm gonna get ya. The next day, I have done some research and I found out I can improve my Pokemon stats. I can't improve their IVs, but I can improve their EVs. So I warped to the spawn city and entered the EV building. And I trained there for 2 whole days. We're on day 64 now and I was back in my home. My real home, not that underwater thing. And I did some home improvements. Added a little breeding machine on the top to show off my Pokemon, more lights and a bunch of good stuff. Day 65. I teleported to a random wild desert biome to collect some sand. I was actually at the very edge of the world it seems. And look at this thing they have created here. I think I know who that guy is. It's He-Man or something, right? I returned home to try finish the roof. I can't believe I haven't done this already. I also wanted to finish the loot basement. There's not many days left and I don't want things to be half done at the end. Also, I was joking earlier about calling Naruto He-Man. Did that trigger anyone? I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. You ever have one of those days where you do nothing? Yeah, me too. I had one of those days. And today was one of those. The next day, I noticed something that's probably intended for new players on the server. You can actually get yourself a free shiny Pokemon right after arriving in a spawn city. I don't know why I haven't checked this out before. All I had to do was joining their Discord and enter the number, and I'm already on their Discord channel, so sure, why not? Speaking of Discord, I have one. And you? Yeah, you listening to me right now? You are invited. The link is in the description. After completing the task, I received a shiny Pokemon. The problem for me was, what shiny did I get? I opened my PC and tried looking for it, and I looked for it for a long time. Eventually I did find it. It was a shiny Dodrio. It was named Meanie Greenie in the game for some reason. I did not name it that at least. On day 69 I just collected some wood and worked more on my house. Next day. Guys, this is my house, but how can other players know that this is mine? I want to make it clear to everyone who comes past here that this is Unsorted Guy's home. How do I do that? Well, you make a huge UG sign outside. I gave the grass gym another go, and guys, I'm getting closer and closer. I can feel it. I even talked to Frank, the staff member that I mentioned earlier. He said that the gyms on this server are more of an endgame type of thing. They are really hard, and they are not meant to be defeated by newbies like myself. So I have two options. Either accept reality or become a great Pokemon trainer. Day 72, I returned to the EV building again and trained more. We are on day 74 now, and I needed a break. We all need breaks every now and then, and I needed one desperately. So I traveled to the beach biome. What a beautiful place this is. A guy like me would love to relax and catch some Pokemon here. I even found and caught a tiny Blastoise. I like Blastoise. It could have been bigger, but it is what it is. Day 75. A guy entered my home, acting all crazy again.
Hey, get off my home. What are you doing? Get off my chest.
I went out to the extreme hills. I think I was looking for a Mega Charizard boss. I have my Keystone, but I still haven't done any Mega Evolutions. Ooh, I was out here for a very long time actually. I really wanted to Mega Evolve my Charizard. Wow, we are on day 77 now. And I'm still out there searching, but sadly I never found one. I returned home, and my Pokemon were above the level cap of the grass gym, so I decreased their levels so that I could fight. And I failed once more. I started using my brain a little more. My dumb brain. I have an awesome legendary Pokemon I could have used, so I leveled it down to 55. I had completely forgotten about my old plan. I still have my Larvitar that would be really good against the grass gyms once it evolves, so I finally gave it more rare candy, and it did evolve into Volcarona. Then I decreased the level back to 55. A real big brain move right there. Since I have switched out some Pokemon in my Pokemon party, I wanted to do some EV training, so I did that for the entire day 80. The next day, day 81, I used my brain even more. All of my Pokemon are exactly level 55. I have trained and improved their EVs. I have given my Pokemon different held items. I brought with me many revives. I don't think I could be any more prepared than this. So I teleported to the grass gym and challenged the gym leader.
Charizard. Start by doing overheat. Don't miss. Oh, instant! Maybe one more time. Oh, no. Oh, it's very effective. Oh, I got him! Alright. Close combat. Oh no. Oh! More time. No! So close. No, look, he got all his health back. This is not good. I lost.
It was an intense and close fight, but in the end I lost. So I needed to cool down a little, mine some blocks, and finally actually finishing my roof. So what do you guys think? Looks good? I feel like I should trick you guys into writing more comments. So you guys could say something like, wow UG, you're not only the best Pixelmon player, but you also make the best houses. Yeah, I think that sounds good. I would love to read a comment like that. It's a new morning, and since you guys hopefully left many nice comments, I'm very motivated to expand and improve my home. I question myself, if I couldn't fly, how would I enter my home? there's no path or anything to it. So I created a staircase up to the balcony. Suddenly though, I stopped doing that and started making a personal battle arena. I feel like if you're gonna live in a luxurious home here on the server, you must have your own personal battle arena. The next day I jumped back to working on my pathway outside. I made another staircase on the other side, planted some flowers, made everything look nice, and made a huge open outside area. I quickly made myself a bonfire, then I traveled to the grass gym again.
I guess I need to try to take it out. Oh, I got him! Oh my goodness, he does not have many Pokemon left now. So let's just get more Pokemons back. Okay, this one is healed. I revived the wrong one. Oh, he survived that. That's so good. Okay, I can't revive more Pokemons now, I don't think. So I guess I will start with my Charizard. Okay, he's out. It's super effective, but it barely takes any health. I don't have any more heat wave. Oh, stop healing yourself! I mean, I'm doing the same, but still.
Yet another intense and close fight. I should have brought with me more revives though. Day 85. I went around removing those wooden blocks that got placed by someone many days ago. Seriously, who did this? Come forward. I was actually almost out of money, and I wanted to buy more revives. So I checked out the server trading system. I own 3 Master Balls, so I put one of them on sale.
Target price. Okay, so it's gonna be listed for 1 hour, right? Confirm. Someone purchased my Pokeball? That was really quick. Did I like underprice it a lot? Oh, look at me, look at all the money. I don't know if I did a good sale there, but at least I have more money. You know, at least I have 50k.
The next day I used my shovel to make some pathways on my balcony. I just saw something. You know that maniac who placed all those wooden blocks? He has also placed wooden blocks around the entire forest next to me. What a crazy guy. So for the rest of the day I spent some quality time at home, catching more Pokemon and decorating. I returned to the grass gym, and it was an intense, long fight.
What will the Charizard do? Overheat, baby! Oh, you almost got him! And this is when you... Maybe wing attack will be good. Oh, never mind, he's gone. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Do that one more time. No! Oh, you survived! Yes, I got him! Good, good, good. I'll try one more time. Run him out. That's good. That's not good. Let's get some of my Pokemon back now. There we go. He's gone. Torterra. Mine is quicker, right?
Torterra. Torterra.
Oh, you almost had him there. Of course he got you.
Torterra.
Yes, I got him. Nice, nice. Scary. Are you faster? Then you can use Heat Wave. You're doing a fine job there. Oh, you almost have him! Of course he healed. Why wouldn't he heal? Stop healing yourself. I mean it. Oh! Oh my goodness. We had another one. Bastard, I thought it was the last one. You're joking me? Uh-oh. Oh, he took suicide! I like that, I don't mind that at all. Oh, that's good. Come on, Dragonite, finish him. Oh! We have one more. I won! Yes, I got it! I won! Yes! I can't believe it! I did it! I freaking did it! Oh man! Oh! I can't believe it! I did it! I made it before the 100 days were over. I am so happy. That's awesome! Yes!
My guys, I never thought I would actually win after all my attempts. It was looking real dark, but I'm so happy that I won. I also received this package that improves drop items from defeated Pokemon, and I wanted to take advantage of that, so I teleported to Extreme Hill and defeated many Pokemons there. I even saw a tiny chubby Snorlax. I can't defeat that guy. Oh no, I have to capture that one. Please forgive my footage. Suddenly all the blocks wouldn't load in for some reason. Then this guy, Kulhabisht, I think I would just refer to him as Cole. He randomly gave me a Master Ball after I caught the Snorlax. People give me so much stuff, it's crazy. Thank you, Cole. That's really nice of you. The next day I invited Cole over to my home so that we can have a Pokemon battle against each other. Kinda funny I haven't challenged anyone before now. I guess it's better late than never. It was going really well for me until he Mega Evolved his Metagross. It went all downhill. What I'm up against. Day 90. There's no reason for me to keep my Pokemon at level 55 any longer. I can level them up to 60, which is the level cap of the fire gym. Then I just stayed in my home, changed out the Pokemon that I had in my breeding machine. I have also bought myself a training machine at some point. Probably many days ago, I just now noticed it. Okay, so I returned to the fire gym and I got destroyed. Like, I don't know, it went 10 times better the first time. Maybe I was a bit too confident going in. I don't know. So I went home again and did some digging. I made a small dirt trench from my house down to my neighbor Cole with the river. The idea is to make a nice pathway between us. I also collected some obsidian and made myself a beacon. I don't know what I'm messing around with. I think I did it correctly, but I couldn't activate it. Maybe they're not allowed on the server. To be clear, I don't need one at all, I just thought it would be cool, I guess. I've been playing somewhere between 30 hours now, and I haven't done a single quest. One of the quests I had available was to craft a single Pokeball. It's kind of weird doing it now. Normally people would have done this within the first 10 days. And what's more awkward, I spent much more time on this than I should have. I forgot how to do it. But eventually I completed and crafted my Pokeball. I also recently found out I don't need a crafting table. I can just open one via my commands. I have received a new quest, catch a grass type Pokemon. Sounds easy, right? Yeah, no, it would be easy if the quest was not broken. I flew up to that ugly floating platform to catch myself a grass type. Surely one of these is a grass type, right? I probably caught many grass Pokemon, but since I didn't complete the quest, I thought none of them were grass types. I traveled to the server Birch biome to catch myself a grass type. I'm actually kinda glad the quest is broken, otherwise I might not have checked out this biome. I caught myself a Kadabra that I can Mega Evolve later if I want. And not long after, I saw a Eevee. But this dumb guy here, he caught it before me. How dare he? So I had to distance myself from him. There's actually very many cool Pokemon. I even defeated a boss and received an Elytra. I love it. Then I saw and caught myself a tiny Pikachu. And right after, another Eevee appeared. Let's go! Yeah, this was a good Pokemon capturing day. I traveled to a new biome the next day. The server roofed forest biome. During this time, I still didn't know the quest was broken, so I kept trying to catch myself a grass type, even though I have probably caught many grass types already. Out of the first generation of starter Pokemons, I have everyone but Bulbasaur. And somewhere within this forest, I found a place where a Bulbasaur could spawn, and I waited there for a very long time. It's a new day and no Bulbasaur appeared to me. And I was getting bored of staying in one place. I'm getting nostalgia from being down in the deep ocean again. Yuck. So the next day I teleported to another biome, the flower forest biome. I had a lot of fun there actually, caught many new Pokemon. At this point I just wanted to fill up my Pokédex, so if I saw a Pokemon I didn't have, I would capture it. And that's about it. Nothing crazy happened, I just captured a lot of Pokemon. I returned to the spawn city to claim more crates with my recent keys. I didn't get anything amazing, so I returned home again to craft more Pokeballs. Then I checked in with my neighbor Cole. He had made some good progress on his house, and I continued making the path from mine. I filled the trench that I dug out earlier with many different type of rocks. Looking good. Okay, so I'm back in the fire gym. It's now or never. I don't have many days left.
That's good. More time? No way. Oh, I got him nice. It's looking very good. Oh. He's evolving. No problem for me. No. No, I had him. Ah!
Ugh. I almost won there. I could have revived my Pokemon, but I didn't. I was too confident again. My Feraligatr though could still learn some better water moves, so I did that. Then I looked at something that I probably should have looked at on day 1. The server has many challenges that I can complete and get rewards. Everything from daily to weekly and fixed. The daily challenge for today is to defeat 10 fire types. And there was still some time left, so I teleported to the Mesa biome and fought against all the fire Pokemon I saw. We are on day 98 now, and I found and defeated the last fire Pokemon, and I earned 25k. That's pretty good. Only 2 more days, so I went back to the fire gym. It would be really cool to end up with 2 badges before my days were over.
If you knock out my Pokemon right away, I'm gonna get really pissed. That is stupid. That is also very stupid. Oh, Blaziken, you're going down, my man. Did he just... What did he even do? Of course he avoided attack. Why wouldn't you avoid attack? I gotta get some of my Pokemon back. Oh yes, you got the Entei, very good. Go. Oh, almost. Wait, was he out? Oh, he has still more Pokemon. Come on, come on. This is a good move. Look at all people looking at me. I have so many people watching. This is... Ooh, I gotta win. I won the battle! I won! Woo!
That was really fun. Man, I kinda wish I could just continue, you know? I only needed a few attempts for the fire gym. Not like the grass gym where I got defeated like 20 times probably. I'm a completely different trainer now. I'm no longer the newbie from day 1. I still have a long way ahead of me, of course. Day 99. We are almost done now. And I wanted to finish the stuff that I haven't finished yet, starting with the pathway. I also placed my Elytra on sale, since, you know, I don't really need it. I'd rather just have the money. Oh my god, this is the final day! So all I wanted to do was just quickly decorate some stuff around my house. I bought a cloning machine for some reason. Awkwardly enough, I just remembered that in the spawn city, there's a huge Pokemart, where I can buy almost any block I want, even iron. I have wasted so much time getting dye from a glass and etc. I could just bought everything I wanted from there. Man, that is annoying finding out now, on my last day. Since the very beginning, I have saved up a lot of diamonds, and I finally understood why. My huge UG sign looks cheap. It's made from simple wooden planks. Shh, can't have that. People need to see my wealth. I need to show my worth. What do you think lives here? A bum? No, it's a king who lives here. So I replaced those wooden planks with shiny, beautiful diamond blocks. Then I just did some minor decoration, including some lights along the new path to my house. That's it, you guys. 100 days. But hey, since you guys have been so awesome, I will do something really crazy. Something that no one else has done for a 100 days video before. I will give you guys a bonus day.
Alright you guys, a bonus day. You actually see what Cole has done while I've been editing the video. His house looks good. But also, big surprise for me also when I logged on again. I got a new neighbor suddenly, completely out of the blue. Like, I'm recording this after I was done editing the 100 days. Look at this. Who has built this here? Who is this guy? Where did he come from? When did he have the time to build everything? Look at that. I honestly don't mind having a neighbor, but this is very surprising. But you know what? I would allow it. This is actually a pretty well made house, I gotta say. That is really good looking. This is the type of neighbor I would like to have, you know? But yeah, that's kind of fun. And let's give you guys the tour of my home base. So here's the pathway that I recently made. Some nice lights up to my house with the nice, got my battle arena. Here we got the wall with my badges, bonfire thing there, and here's my big house. I would like to decorate more. Like I just bought this TV and just placed it there. Like why? Why did I do that? We can also go inside. I did add this couch though. Nice couch. And here's where I have all my loot inside. Pokeballs there, rare candy here, some things there, other things there. Yeah, a lot of loot. Okay, but I gotta come clean. There's actually a reason I want to do an extra day. You see, I have a kit I can open now, where I will get some keys. An Ultra Crate key and a Lunar Crate key. Let's go to the spawn city. It's all foggy here for some reason. With these keys, I will actually get myself some really good stuff. So let's start with the Ultra Crate. Woo, I'm excited. I have no idea what type of Pokemon I will get, but I will get a new good one. I got a shiny legendary Zero. Okay, well, I don't know what that is. I have to check in peace. Look at this guy. Alright. I think he's cool. I'm honestly not too familiar with him. I just noticed that these Pokemon here they don't have a gender. I have one more key. A Lunar Crate key. What will I get? Oh. What is that? Regular rock. I want to say Ragnarok, but that's probably not right. Oh, what? This is so small! What's up with the game giving me tiny Pokemon? This one is actually pretty cool. Isn't this like a alien Pokemon or something? I think this is an alien Pokemon, right? 101 days, my guys. All I can say now is just thank you guys so much for watching. This has been actually really fun. If you guys like, you guys can move here. I don't mind. I have claimed like quite a large area, but like these two guys here, they found a spot somewhat close to me. I have no idea who that is still though. But yeah, you can come live with me. I don't mind it. As long as you build something nice like these two. You know? But what can I say? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you all in a new video at some point. I have one more key. I have one more key, don't leave yet. A shiny key. Here we go. Oh, I got a Raboot. Shiny Raboot. Let's look at this guy. Also, extremely tiny. Isn't this like one of the new starter Pokemon?